My name is Odayne Richardson, and today we'll be talking about my basketball career. My basketball career starts off a lot later than most people would. I, for one, played soccer first from when I was 3 until now, but I did take a break halfway through to start basketball. It's the first time I learned about basketball, and from then, I just loved it, and I just wanted to play every single day. I wanted to get better at it. I wanted to do everything that was basketball. I never really had a favorite basketball team or whatnot, but I always loved watching new players, especially young players, going into the league and just playing basketball the way that they know how to do it and just taking over the league.
Basketball to stress relief and just to play basketball.
I like basketball because, it's a very intense game, and it takes more than just skill and strategy to participate in the game. And I just have a genuine love for the game, man.
I was born into it, and I played it since I was young, and it's fun to me, and I love it.
I like basketball because it's fun sport to play. I play with my friends. I started playing basketball because it gives me something to do, to stay out of trouble, and it keeps me in shape.
The reason I started playing basketball was because of how fun it was. You could do anything with it. You could just literally make up anything, and if it looked cool, other people will start doing it, and then who knows, the whole world will start doing it. For example, Jelly Fam, it was just a regular layup, and then they started to add a finger roll to it, and now the whole world knows about it. Well, the people who know about basketball, the whole basketball world knows about it. The way that I play basketball, I just want to be energetic on the court. Whether it's on defense or offense, I want to be energetic and give everything I have while I'm in the game. In my opinion, basketball is the best sport in the world. This is why. First of all, you can play it by yourself with 2 people, 3 people, 5 people, any amount of people. There's no limit to how many people can play basketball. With other sports, like football, you'd have to have at least another person to play it, so you can at least throw and catch the ball or do whatever you want to. For soccer, you can play by yourself, but the main way that you play it is with a goalie, so you'd have to play with a goalie. Basketball, you can play by yourself. You can literally train every single day, practice, get better by yourself, and you don't have to wait on nobody. All you need is a court and a basketball. Basketball is also very creative. Now, I know other sports are really creative, but basketball, you can literally change anything you want. For basketball, it's so easy to just think of something and then apply it on the court. You can just put a special pizzazz in the way that you play, some spice in the way that you play that other people don't, just by doing a little thing maybe a finger roll layup or what they call a jelly. You can do that, and it could bring so much flavor to your game that it makes other people inspired by you and want to watch you, and you could be entertaining just by adding a little thing to it. There's lots of things that you can do to customize your game, customize how you want to play. You can make your own shot, first of all. You can shoot the basketball however you want it. You can do whatever dribble moves you want to. You can do whatever moves you want to. There's just a lot that goes into basketball that is just creative, and that's another reason why I love it so much. Now, with all that being said about how easy it is to customize basketball, there is a lot that goes into it, which makes it super complex, and I think it's one of the most complex games on the planet. For one, the position I play, which is point guard, you have to see everything on the court. You have to see everyone. You got to see the movements they make. You got to see if they're going to cut or drive or come to you to get a pass. You got to see what the defense is doing, if they're watching the cuts, the passes, the screens that your teammates might set. And you have to know every single play for every second of the game. You have to know what's happening so you can control the game. You have to calm it down. You have to speed it up. You have to take the right shots, make the right passes. You have to control the game and be a floor general. For basketball, you have to be very conditioned to play the sport. You can't be on defense, then you get a steal, and just stay there. You have to run up and down the court. You got to run there, run back on defense, run back on offense, run back on defense multiple times, and that can happen any amount of times in a game. In basketball, you have to be somewhat strong. You have to be able to have good body control. Example, you need body control on a layup. If you're getting contested against a defender on an opposing team, you need to be able to either jump straight up and lay it up high off the glass, or you need to be able to go around them, and you need to have body control for that. Body control is very hard to have as you're in the air, and it's hard for you to like move in the air. Basketball, you have to have good communication skills. You have to be able to listen to your teammates, and you also have to be able to talk to them in the right way so that they don't get upset or they don't get down on themselves, and you can just keep their spirits up and keep them hopeful in whatever situation of the game. Now for my position, which is the point guard, you have to be a good leader. You have to have the knowledge of when to criticize your teammates, which is good criticism, to make them like play better or give them better ideas on how to like execute better, take better shots. You have to be able to keep your whole team in the game. You have to be able to make sure that they listen to you and then they apply it to the game. You have to be able to listen to the coach and make game time decisions on whether to do this or whether to do that. So that's also another reason on how communication is important. Next, your hand-eye coordination has to be literally top tier. You have to be the best possible shape, the best possible way, and like the fastest that you can possibly be with your hand-eye coordination. Anything can happen in a game, especially on defense. You have to be able to read what the offense is doing. You have to be able to guess sometimes and guess what they're going to do to be able to stop them, because things can happen in literally a millisecond, and your hand-eye coordination, your reaction timing, everything needs to be quick. Also on offense, your reaction time has to be good so that you can read the defense and make a counterattack to what they're doing. If they try to stop you, you have to see it quickly and be able to go a different way, do a different thing, pass it, shoot it. You have to be able to think quickly. Now the obvious part of basketball, which is ball skills. You need to be able to have handles, which would be taking care of the ball, make sure the defense doesn't have a chance to steal it. You need to be able to pass the ball so that your teammates can comfortably catch it, go out for a layup, or catch it and shoot it, and be able to whip it by the defense without them getting to it. Also need to be able to make layups, which is the most important part of basketball. If you can't make a layup, then you can't really do anything. Then you have to be able to make shots, put in multiple hours, multiple time, sweat, just to be able to make 1 or 2 shots in a game. It's a lot of time for you to get better, but when you get better, you can clearly see it, and it's just an exciting moment. Finally see that all your hard work has been paying off. It just motivates you to keep going and just keep grinding to get better and better, and that you can finally be better than people that were already better than you like maybe a month ago. Basketball is very important to me, and it holds a very special place in my heart. It's been there when people weren't around, people weren't there to help me go through things. I could just go to the court, go outside, and it would be me and the ball and just the court, and I could just have fun. It would be able to take my mind off things. I could be able to relax. It was just therapeutic, and I wouldn't have to worry about anything else except for me and the ball. From the moment I picked up the ball, basketball has always been there to just help me and support me. I would say that basketball knows me the best out of anyone else, because I've been just spending countless hours of it. Just playing basketball just helps me be able to feel better, be a better person. It just does everything for me. I could never stop playing basketball. And even if I'm old, I could never stop playing it. I would always play basketball no matter what. I don't care if I have to have a long job with long hours, I'll still find a way to get in the gym and play some basketball. I want to be able to go as far as basketball can take me. I want to be able to do everything that I can with basketball. I want to be able to play college ball. I want to be able to play in a basketball league, go pro, who knows, maybe even just relax and just play at home with some friends or something. I could play basketball with professionals, just training. I could play with some friends, who knows, I could be able to just play with my kids and stuff and pass it on to them, because I know they will love it. And that is why basketball is so important to me and why I love it so much. From the ins and outs, from the upsets, from the good and the bad, from all the awards you can own, from all the good things that can happen, or from all the good things that can come from basketball. I just love it so much.